Hello there, and thank you so kindly for tuning in to Brown Eyes on this beautiful, amazing, wonderful day. Because remember, so as a man thinketh in his heart, then so is he. We are to think upon things that bring us a good report. We are to speak things that are not as though they were already. Thank you so kindly for tuning in to Brown Eyes for another another divine masculine energy read video. This is all about the divine masculine's energy. If you're new to my channel, this channel represents everything spiritual. Spiritual is here lately. I've been on tarot cards, but I believe in growth and spirituality. That is why I first started this channel. It's all about maturing and learning a lot of things that I did not know in my younger days. I'm just coming into the realization of a lot of things from the spiritual perspective. So if you want to grow spiritually, this may be a channel that you might want to subscribe to, like my videos, share, comment, and just take this spiritual journey with Brown Eyes. And welcome. Thank you so kindly for tuning in. So as I said, we're tapping into the general energy for the divine masculine and his energy, the divine as a collective, because this is a collective, it's not a personal reading. It's not going to resonate with everyone. I shouldn't have to say that every time, but I know sometimes some of the pieces of the message can relate to you, and others may feel like I don't know what the hell I'm talking about, when in actuality it's not for you. So just take what part resonates with you, because you know your situation, and don't stress about the other, because you will get your answers. You will. It's out there and it is available. And the spirit wants you to know. That's why, we're doing what we're doing. So, but as we all know, as a collective, divine masculine has been in some type of emotional withdrawal here. He's been going through it emotionally, uh, physically, and even financially. From the past energies of the divine masculine, he's been in some type of karmic relationship where he chose the karmic over his divine feminine, and he's having to learn a soul lesson because he's tied with this karmic, but it's all for his good. He's having to learn these things because he wasn't raised to know these things as a man, and learning these spiritual sides of relationships is very new to not only to the divine masculine, but just to the mass of people, period, because we've been so dumbed down. We've been taught so many lies that we don't know what is the truth, and it's hard to believe that anything really is the truth. So a lot of men have a hard time trusting in things that they don't really see, because this is a spiritual reading. We're pulling energy. Energy is spiritual. It's something that the eye cannot see. It's something that you cannot touch, but it's all in your know and all in your feeling and your presence spiritually. So we're pulling on the energy of the divine masculine as a collective, and I've already pre-shuffled the cards. So we're just checking on his energy. We know that he's been in a stuck place. There perhaps are children involved where it's kind of hard for him to leave, because um, he was suffering from some type of abandonment issues himself. So he don't ever want to be that's just like a lot of us. We want to give our children more than what we have, and if we were lacking in some areas of our life, quite naturally we don't want to see our children repeat that same cycle. So I think that's pretty much what the divine masculine is trying to do. He could have gotten with this karmic for monetary reasons, because a lot of these divine masculines are carnal. They're part of this world. Happy family is at the bottom of this card. So they hooked up with these karmics because they saw the big picture. They saw the investments. They saw lucrative financial investments, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I think a lot of these divine masculines are finding that there's a lot more going on in life than just the carnal things and feeding your flesh and getting the lust of this world. It's about your spirit, man. So I think that's what the divine masculine is having to learn here. So, of course, we're going to pull the divine masculine's past energy, his present energy, and his future energy, and then we're going to clarify them, okay? I hope everyone is doing absolutely amazing. So, coming in your past energy, divine masculine, you have the number 9 card. You suffered from some type of broken heart, and we're going to clarify that. It looks like it can be mended, though. If you just get you a good piece of sturdy thread and a nice, not no cheap needle, but you spend maybe $1 or $2 on a needle. I think you can thread that up. Maybe some super glue to reinforce it. You can be healed, divine masculine. Stop acting like a big baby. And coming up in your current energy, amazing. You have the cornucopia, the number 11 card. This is your happy everything card. This is your wish fulfilled. This is wishing on the star. This is the Ten of Cups. This is the Ten of Pentacles. This is the Sun card. This is happy, abundant, everything card. Now, this is coming up in your current energy, Divine Masculine. Now, coming up in your future energy, Divine Masculine, you have the number 18 card, which is the 9. You got some type of anxiety that's going to be coming your way. And now this could have already happened. Or, it's just that, we just clarified and find out. So you have anxiety for your future energy, Divine Masculine. So we're going to start with your current energy, of course, because I like to see where you're at now. And then where I see where you're at now, I can look at the root of it and see what caused it. So let's clarify this cornucopia, which are amazing cards. Like I said, cornucopia is the everything card. So let's see what this everything card is about. What you got going on, Divine Masculine, in your current energy. So clarify the cornucopia card for the Divine Masculine. We have the Strength card. So far you have the Strength card. Just going to get them out here before I get to run my mouth. We got the 8 of Cups here. Table jumping, y'all. We have the Wheel of Fortune. One more card for your current energy, Divine Masculine. And we have the Ace of Swords here. Now, this is all for your current energy under cornucopia, because remember, we're clarifying cornucopia. Now, remember, cornucopia is your abundant, happy life, lucky you card. You know what I'm saying? But underneath it, clarifying that you have the Strength card. So you're needing the strength. It seems like you're needing the strength to walk away from something that wasn't for you, that some type of cycle had ended, something had changed. You walked away from something that changed, or something that is no longer serving you, and you just had to cut it out. So let me clarify this 8 of Cups. What you're walking away from, Divine Masculine. Clarify the 8 of Cups. We have this Knight of Swords here. And we have this Page of Wands. Okay, so were you walking away? Are you walking away from some type of harsh, immature behavior? Is that what you're walking away from? I guess you're having to walk away from this in order to have this cornucopia, because you can't have the happy everything. You're walking away from harsh, aggressive, immature behavior, because this is what you're walking away from the lack of responsibility, because I think in the past you wasn't holding yourself accountable for your actions. So you're walking away from instability, and you're walking away from childishness, and not taking responsibility, and not taking situations more serious, because you're knowing that you're going to have to take life and things more serious if you're going to have this cornucopia in your life. And so you have the Wheel of Fortune. So let me clarify the Strength card. What are you needing courage or strength to do? Clarify the Strength card. You have this Ace of Pentacles. And you have this Six of Swords. So it seems like the thing that's going to give you your abundance is walking away from something that no longer serves you in order to have this new opportunity into something, a new fresh beginning, because you're hoping that your luck is turned. You knowing that your luck will turn, or maybe you feel like your luck has turned because you have walked away. I guess since because you got the six of swords here, so it's like you're moving towards karma waters, but you're still in this swords energy. But still, you probably feel like that's a step ahead, because this is justice. This is some type of fortune for you, because this is because you remember we're clarifying cornucopia. This is your wish. This is what is abundant to you, is leaving towards calmer waters. Because you got six of swords and you got eight of cups, so you're walking away twice. So it seems like you're walking away mentally and you're walking away emotionally from some type of connection, but you're needing the strength and the courage to do that. And I guess clarifying this eight of cups, we got this knight of sword and the page is one. So I guess who you're walking away from was immature behavior. It wasn't taken serious. It was just harsh abuse, just harsh words, and just immature behavior. So you're walking away from that. And then you got truth and clarity, or you're done with it. You're cutting it all out. And this is also a new beginning here, this ace of swords. So you got this ace of pentacles and this ace of swords. So you got two new beginnings here, along with this major arcana, which is the wheel of fortune. So there is something significant in your current energy, divine masculine, something dealing with your abundance all the way around. But it's like you're needing strength and courage to end something, because even though you walked away emotionally, mentally it's still kind of bothering you. But you have an opportunity in something more practical, abundance, because after all, you have this ace of pentacles here. And you remember we're clarifying the cornucopia, so this is your current energy. This is what your energy is on. It's making sure you're secure all the way around. So the thing that's going to make you secure is leaving negative shit mentally. It could be, it ain't even got to be people. It's just you in your mind and replaying things, and things just things, issues that haven't been resolved. You haven't dead it in your mind. Then you're taking it with you, but you've walked away from something emotionally, but mentally it's still kind of hunting you. But you know you're going to have to do this in order to get this cornucopia type of lifestyle. And this is your current energy. Now, coming up in your past energy, divine masculine, so let's clarify this broken heart here. We know you got something going on because you walked away from something. You walked away, so let's find out what that's about. So in your past energy, we have broken heart. So let's clarify broken heart. Okay, we have this Nine of Pentacles. Ooh. That was ugly. We have this Five of Pentacles. Who is that? The King of Swords here. We have the Hermit card. Now this is coming up in your past energy, divine masculine. So something about your independence was left out, or somebody that you looked upon as being beautiful and abundant and single was left out in the cold, because someone had to make a smart decision, and someone had to cut you out because that was the smart thing to do, they thought. But that left them in introspection. They had that left them with a broken heart, And in their healing process, in dealing with their broken heart, it has caused you to go within divine masculine, because let's clarify this Nine of Pentacles, but this is what it's saying. Your broken heart has to do with this person who is the Nine of Pentacles. This is someone who is single, but she's good on her own. She's abundant on her own. She don't have her guy. She don't have her divine masculine with her, but the universe looks out for her nevertheless. So it's like you have a broken heart because you left her out in the cold, because you thought it was the most sensible, logical thing to do was to cut her out. But in the process of cutting her out, it left you stuck within your thoughts, because now you're thinking. Now all you're doing is thinking, thinking, thinking. So let's clarify this Nine of Pentacles. Clarify the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, we have the Six of Wands. And we have this Ace of Cups. So see, you was in, okay, so you wanted victory, and the way you felt about her was, wow, you had love overflowing for this Nine of Pentacles, and you wanted victory with her. You recognized, so that's why you got a broken heart, because you, Six of Wands, you recognized that you had love overflowing for her. That's why you had, look, I got all this shit in the way, y'all, but it's so cute. That's why you ended up with a freaking broken heart, divine masculine. Because you realized this single woman that you never committed to, now you probably, in order to know that she's single and abundant, you got to be watching her some kind of way in order for you to think that you're not with her. We know that divine masculine and divine feminine has been in separation for a while. But you have a broken heart because this person is your love fulfilled. You have love overflowing for her. You want to offer her love. This is who you're broken hearted because of it, but you ended something with her. You ended something with her, and this is coming up in your past energy. So this could be why you're reminiscing and why you're planning in your mind for this cornucopia. It's because you want to have this brand new opportunity to offer this to this person in the past. So in order, because see, you cut her out and you left her out in the cold for someone else. Now you see over here, you left these cups and you left all these things. So it's like you want to establish a foundation with this person, even though you left them out in the cold and you broke their heart, and it broke your heart too. There is love there, but you cut them out for someone else. You cut them out for whatever reason. You cut them out for someone else, because here it shows that you're leaving. Then this could be mental. Because you got this strength card. You're needing strength. It's like you're needing strength to move away towards calmer waters. You're needing strength to come out, to leave your childish, playboy, immature, not taking life serious ways. Or it's like you're needing strength to walk away from an emotional connection that you were in order to have a new opportunity to give to this one in the past that you broke their heart to. So this is what you're trying to establish. This is the one you broke heart, is the one you want to offer this, is the one you daydream about this cornucopia with. That's who you want to give it to. Not the one you left her for, because she's still doing good on her own, but I think you were supposed to be in the picture somewhere, divine masculine. Let me move that out the way, y'all. Okay, so now coming up in your future energy, we have anxiety. So let's clarify anxiety for the divine masculine. Clarify anxiety. We got another Six of Wands here. Five of Cups. Justice card. Got the Page of Pentacles. Okay, now it seems like you're having anxiety coming up in your future energy, divine masculine, because of this could be dealing with something in the justice system because you want victory here. Maybe you want victory in the justice system because you have the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles is small and childish and immature, but it is a reliable offer. But you could be getting news. You could be waiting for some type of news in the justice system, divine masculine, for your future energy, and you wanting victory in it because you're crying over spilled milk. You that's why you got anxieties, because you're full of regret and remorse for things. Because it seems like, based on these cards, it's like in the past the divine masculine was headed for the single person, but he didn't commit to this person that he loved, but he cut her out for someone else. But this someone else who he cut her out for, he's having to leave now. He walked away from that love from her. He don't want that. He left her for her, but now he don't want the her that he left. Okay, it's like the grass is green on the other side, and he could have already had this current relationship. But I know this past relationship was affected because the divine masculine chose to cut her out and leave her out towards someone else. But in the divine masculine's current energy, he's having to lead this someone else. He's wanting to lead this someone else because he want to build something with the one in the past that he left. So now he's remorseful. He's crying over spilled margaritas, y'all, and daiquiris and vodka twist and everything, because perhaps he's in court. Because it is maybe he's in court and he's trying to he's crying and remorseful and kind of fearful because he wants victory. That's probably why he got anxieties, because he's probably waiting on some type of news. He don't know if this what he ended. Maybe because in his current energy, he has the Ace of Pentacles, a brand new opportunity and something practical, materialistic. Now, over here in this future energy, what is causing him anxiety also is this Page of Pentacles. So this is, some type of news, perhaps of some type of settlement. Maybe he's wondering what is going to happen in this court hearing. You know what I'm saying? And maybe he's anxiety, he's in his head. He don't know what the hell gonna happen, because that's who he chose. And in order for him, if these cards are really for this divine masculine's energy that I pulled, if he's really in some type of court system with some karmic that he's involved with, then that means he's been in this relationship for a while. He has established this because if there's money involved, then that means that he has been in this relationship for a while. So that means that the person over here in the past didn't have any idea of it. And that's not fair, but hey, it is what it is. So let's clarify this justice. What is this justice card? Clarify justice. Justice is Two of Pentacles. Ain't that something? Juggling, balancing. Can we get another card for the justice card? The Sun. So you're being hopeful that something is going to come out in your favor. That's what it is. You're hoping that this justice balances you out and you get it in your favor. You're keeping hope, and you're being optimistic that in this situation is going to turn out in your favor. That's what the justice card. So this is about some type of court thing. This is what this is about. This is about some type of court thing. You could be getting a divorce from this person in the middle. You know what I'm saying? Maybe y'all got assets you have to split up. It's not as easy for the divine masculine to jump out of. So that's why he's stuck in his head. He's full of anxiety because he don't know what the hell she going to get in court and say. She could be, you know how they do? They resentful, hateful, spiteful, vengeful, get to go on the court line and talking lies and shit like that to make it better for her. So he don't know what the hell gonna go on. So he full of anxiety. He don't even know if he gonna have any money when it's over and said and done with. So yeah, he's crying over spilled milk because his money is at question here. His livelihood is at question here. He has a new opportunity in abundance. Maybe this is this right over here. Because he got word, but see, he got a message. He got a message over here in his current energy. This current energy is what this message is, this Ace of Pentacles. So that's what he's waiting on, but I don't think it has manifested yet. But he's waiting for this in the court system because they got some money connected. So let's get you a possible outcome, divine masculine. See there? You went and got you this sweet little young thing over here. And I think this is the divine feminine over here. You couldn't commit to her. There was no equal give and take. You left her ass out in the cold because you already had somebody. And then when you realize that somebody was just a karmic connection and it really wasn't anything to that, and you could have been in that relationship for years just because of children, just because of the image sake, just for the money, just for the bling, just for the no, just to look like you got it. You hear me? And you're miserable. And when you met the divine masculine, you didn't even know there was a such thing as a spiritual connection till you met her. Now you'll never be the same. Now you'll really start questioning your connections. So now this has nothing to do with the divine feminine. This is on you, divine masculine. You have to choose what path your life is going to go. And I think a lot of divine masculines are not reaching out to their divine feminines because it's not time. They got their own life to live. I think if you're sitting around watching him and stalking his energy, you're setting yourself up because that time should be used. And look, I'm not bashing you. I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I'm just trying to help you energetically so you can always have peace because you'll be all over the place. Okay, so for the overall energy for his possible outcome is patience and planning. So he's just patiently waiting to see what the outcome gonna be. That's what he's doing. He's waiting. But he's planning in this man. He's planning for the cornucopia. You hear me? Divine feminine, your divine masculine wants to give you the cornucopia. He wants to give you everything. Oh, divine masculine, you so sweet. You turn me on, okay? You turn me on with your sweetness. Okay, so we have rejoice and celebration. That's how he feel. That's that planning. That's that planning energy. That's what he's reminiscing on, rejoicing and celebration. He got a whole lot of celebrating to do with you, divine feminine. And that cornucopia, that number 11, the card, has to do with the foundation and the achievements. Now he wants to build it with you the right way. Because he didn't choose you the first time. No, you wasn't good enough. No, you wasn't good enough and it wasn't the right time. And you both had to learn some hard lessons. You hear me? But this is what the divine masculine energy is towards this divine feminine. And then doing all the challenging hard lessons and all of that shit he had to go through, he has obtained wisdom. So now he know what it's all about. He wasn't going to get this. He wasn't going to get a chance to rejoice in celebration and achieve a foundation and achievements if he hadn't acquired this wisdom. So he had to go through the things that he's going through right now at this very moment just to acquire these materialistic things and the emotional abundance that he so desires, because he desires emotional fulfillment. He's just broken and he don't know how to love, but the universe is teaching him. So he's had to go through all these life lessons. He's had to drag the divine feminine. He's had to drag the little sweet things on the side. Any female that come in contact with the divine masculine when he's in the low vibration has been dogged and dragged and stumped and kicked and everything else. Yes. And guess what? It's all a part of the divine plan and order. That's how it's supposed to be. But during that time, we're all supposed to learn something, evolve, and grow. Because the challenging situations are the ones that are more meaningful, that are the ones who push us to our divine purpose anyway. So, divine masculine, this has been your weekly divine masculine energy pool reading. I hope this video resonates with you. If you have not already subscribed to Brown Eyes, please feel free to subscribe, share, like, leave me a comment. Chop it up with Brown Eyes. Take this spiritual journey with me. And remember, so as a man thinketh in his heart, then so is he. We are to think upon things that bring us a good report. We are to speak things that are not as though they were already. Thank you so kindly for tuning in to Brown Eyes, and I will talk to you another time. Bye.